Morning, Ralph.
Little Bo Peep's lost a sheep. Can't help where to find them. Leave him alone and I'll come home. Little Bo Peep's lost a sheep.
Do you have any arugula?
Oh, yeah. We just have some coming this morning. Come over.
Leave him alone and I'll come home.
Pick, lady. Very nice.
Very nice. How much?
$4.
Ah, Lord.
Hey, you pick it up.
Okay.
You guys are pick it
Okay,
up.
all right.
Pick it up.
Okay. You tell me who else is gonna eat this crap, and then you can tell me why I can't have it. I'm the best rat you got.
You go away.
Hey! Bo Peep!
You go away. Hey, 怎么搞的？走！你还敢这不能相信他？
You can't let these people get to you, Mother.
No, of course not. There was just something about her.
Monday? It's not going to be out till Monday? Sam, you've got to do better than that for me. I mean, I have 3 decorators howling for those mice and bowls. I told them they could bring their clients in this Friday. These custom brokers, you got to stay on top of them every... Okay. Okay, I know you will. Thank you, Sam. Bye-bye.
Nice piece. Listen, we better get going if Kevin's going to be there by 7.
Oh, I think he'll be there by 7. The shop is doing very well. Did Daddy tell you?
Oh,
We're up 7% from last year.
7%? That's terrific.
Daddy says I inherited his head for business. You know, he's actually thinking of helping me buy out the old witch.
Here? Really?
Yes, we'd have to rename the shop Tina Foster and Father. Don't you love it? I can't believe he didn't tell you that. I mean, it means we'd be almost like partners.
Well, listen, if this is going to be a family business, maybe I better help out.
Oh, Mother, you've never worked a day in your life. Mrs. Willington's. No, Kevin's more, well, Daddy says he has real killer instincts.
That sounds pleasant.
Mother, why do you always have to be so critical?
Oh, I'm not critical.
Yes, you are. First you say Kevin isn't romantic enough, and now you're attacking him for being so successful?
Well, listen, you're the... Excuse me. You're the one who said he had killer instincts.
In business, Mother, that's good news.
Really? The paper say it's going to rain today?
I don't know, let's just get a cab.
Oh, no, let's walk home. There's an umbrella man right there. I can get us some
Mother,
umbrellas.
those umbrellas don't last a week.
They only have to last till we get home. Could I have a black one and a red one, please?
Sure.
Hello, Miss Foster.
Hi,
Just beat the
Ralph.
storm. Hello, Tina.
Hi, Ralph.
Still don't see no ring on that finger.
Well, I'm waiting for you to put one there. You know that, Ralph. I couldn't love anybody but you. Oh, I'm freezing.
Taxi! Right here.
Leave him alone come home, wagging their tails in the mud, getting the mud on the floor, wishing they had some boots behind them.
Mesdames et messieurs.
All right, you want a cracker? Okay.
Sorry I'm late.
Kevin.
Mrs. Foster.
Kevin, it's Pat, please.
Pat.
Pat.
Right. Got it. Kevin. Richard.
So, what little stock should I buy tomorrow?
And what little jail will I go to if I tell you?
Can I get anybody a drink? Kevin?
Just a seltzer for me, thanks. So, Tina and I want to get married.
Tina.
You devil dog, you. Were you afraid I'd say no if you asked me alone?
Honey, I'm so very happy for you. You better be good to my girl.
I'm really proud of Tina. And she couldn't have found a better man than Kevin.
Oh, we could have asked her in private.
Well, they've probably been talking about it for months.
A girl likes to have a little fuss made over it.
You mean like me on my knees in that canoe?
Yes, like you on your sweet knees in that canoe.
Help! Miss Foster, Miss Foster.
Taxi, please.
Yes, sir. Taxi!
Hey! Hey, Pete! What'd you do with that little umbrella?
Come on, miss, no.
That little umbrella that you had this afternoon?
Here. Here, honey, here's the cab.
Look, I know you don't need it, so how's about giving it to a good cause, huh?
Just have to ignore these people. Move along, lady.
She's wearing my hat, the one I gave to the thrift shop.
Oh, sweetheart, we're gonna be late. Brought her theater driver.
Itsy bitsy spider, come up the water spout. Down came the rain, washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. Itsy bitsy spider, come up the spider.
Morning, Ralph.
Morning, Mrs. Foster. I'm sorry about that lady last night. I think she's harmless, but you never can tell. Can I get you a cab?
No, I think I'll walk today. Thank you. Miss? Here's that umbrella that you wanted.
Ball and paper.
Well, I'm happy that you like it.
Yeah, blah, blah. You got any boots?
Boots?
Size 8, both feet.
Are you asking me to buy you a pair of boots?
2 boots for puddles.
Sorry. Taxi?
I've been watching you, lady. I mean, I like your outfit, but it ain't really you.
Taxi? Why not?
You're somebody else, like me. I'm somebody else.
Here you are.
Oh, no, thanks.
This is $10. Don't you want it?
No, I told you I wanted boots. And you said no, so, tough cheap.
Richard is so excited about this wedding. I thought men were not supposed to have any interest at all in weddings. I haven't even begun to plan it yet.
Oh, well, just be grateful, darling. Hope he doesn't have a heart attack when he sees the bill. Who are you thinking of to do the food?
I think maybe Julia. Could I have these in an 8, please?
I'll check. Since when do you wear a size 8, darling?
Oh, they're not for me. You know, there's this homeless woman that lives across the street.
No, darling, don't do that. Remember? No good deed goes unpunished.
I bought these boots with that woman who lives across the street. Could you find someone to take them over to her?
Yes, ma'am.
Welcome to our family, Kevin. May you and Tina have as happy a marriage as Pat and I have had. And may you live long enough to know how lucky you've been. And may every day find you safe and well in the shelter of your love.
You're here.
Might as well spit on it, sister.
And have you set a date yet, darling? I understand June has become quite fashionable again.
Oh, I've always dreamt of a June wedding. You know, 300 people, bridesmaids, flower girls, the whole thing.
Remember how beautiful Marcella's wedding was? She just had family and just a few close friends.
My baby can have whatever kind of wedding she wants whenever she wants to have it.
Thank you, Daddy.
I gotta see the lady.
You can't come in here.
She got me the wrong boots.
No, just wait.
These is the ugliest boots that I ever seen.
Dorothy, call security.
I mean, if a boot ain't sexy, it ain't worth it. You know what I mean?
Richard, it isn't necessary to call
She has
security.
just broken into our apartment.
She isn't dangerous.
And this fur, that'll itch me, see?
Listen, why don't we go into the kitchen?
I'll take her into the kitchen.
Hey!
Mother, who is this woman?
I'm sorry, but you know, you really shouldn't have come here.
Don't apologize to her, Pat.
How in the hell did she get in here?
Magic.
You want some help, Richard?
I want some boots that's hot. You know what I mean?
Sit down. I'll be right back.
Come on, miss.
Is this true, Mother?
Yeah, all right.
You really bought those boots for her?
I was just trying to help her.
What'd you think, Pat? You'd save her life with a pair of boots?
You all right?
I'm fine.
Sorry about that woman.
Oh, it's all right. You didn't know she would.
Hey, you okay? Look a little peaky.
I'll go watch some TV.
Love you. Honey.
Richard.
No, fruit cake. It's a little cake and it got fruit in it.
Yeah, fruit. Take fruit, okay, huh?
No, fruit cake, I said. Learn English, why don't you?
Yeah, English.
There it is, look.
Ah, good. Here they are. Life insurance and will.
The service would be at 11.
All right. Mother, do we want a visitation the night before?
Yes. Eat something, please.
Yes, we would.
It'll all be very easy, Pat. I'm the executor, and you and Tina are the beneficiaries. So all I'll need is your signature in a few days, okay? And I'll call the people in Richard's office.
Thank you.
Mother, the funeral director will come by for us about 10, okay?
Fine.
Would you like a memorial service, maybe?
Yes.
All right, I'll take care of it.
Someone left this at the front door, Pat.
Oh, here, Pat, why don't you let me take it?
Did they say who it was?
Yes, he did. It was Bo Peep.
Bo Peep?
That's what he said.
Excuse me, please.
Mother? Mother?
Are you okay? Sorry.
Mom?
Oh, wow. This fruit cake is like a brick. Put it in the freezer, would you, please?
Mom, you hate fruitcake.
Yes, I do. I hate fruit cake. Just put it in the freezer for me, please.
1 potato. 2 potato. 3 potato. 4. 5 potato. 6 potato. Going out the door. Okay. Little Bo Peep has left the sheep and don't know where to find them. Leave them alone. Welcome home. Dragging their tails behind them.
It's almost over, Mother. Well, I'll go back to my house and we'll have some supper. And then everybody will leave and I'll tuck you in my guest bed. How does that sound?
Thank you. Don't worry about me, honey. I think maybe I'll just go on home.
Well, let's see how you feel later, all
Daddy?
right?
It's David. David Jordan.
David, of course. Forgive me.
I'm so sorry. I read about it in the paper.
This is my daughter, Tina.
Hello, nice to meet you.
I didn't know your father, but I'm sorry.
We need to go, Mother.
David and I went to school together.
Thank you.
David.
real sorry, Mrs.
Bless you. Hey, wait. You got a cold? How do you like my house? Oh, thank you for the fruitcake. Oh, that's nothing. I got it free. Listen, they got tea there, too, for your cold if you want some.
No, I'm going to be completely over.
Don't you worry about living alone. Y'all gonna do just fine.
Listen, I don't like you watching me. I don't know why you picked me out, but I want you to stop it. I want you to stop watching me.
Want to know what the secret is? The secret of living by yourself? Take what they give you and make something of it. So, do you like my house or not? There's your umbrella right there on top.
Yes, I see it.
And now, if I just had the right boots, I'd be set.
My husband dies, and you still want me to get those boots?
Yeah. I mean, we're the ones that still got the weather to deal with, ain't we? You don't have to worry about winter no more.
When would you like to go?
Go where?
To the place where I got the boots. We'll exchange them and we'll get the ones you need. Would Wednesday be good for you?
Yeah, it is if that's when I get my boots.
All right, Wednesday then.
Take care of that cold.
Pat, I'm sorry. I was on a conference call to London.
That's all right.
Oh, well. How are you?
What is it, Peter?
How much did you know about Richard's business?
Not very much. Why?
Well, it seems that he has some very large debts. Now, I don't want to go into how much it all amounts to yet, but it's certainly more cash than you have on hand now.
Debts? I'm sorry, I don't understand.
Well, it probably means you're having to sell something.
Oh, all right. Some stocks?
Well, he's already liquidated all the stocks and he's borrowed against the insurance. Now, I talked to his broker this morning, and it seems that he got a tip. And he took a big gamble on a very young company. And he lost.
Richard a gambler? I'm sorry, there must be a mistake. Richard was the most conservative man I've ever known.
I know. I thought so, too.
Oh. Surely there's something left.
Well, you do have your apartment.
You mean I have to sell my apartment?
Well, you might, but I don't want you to worry about that yet.
Don't worry about selling my apartment.
Well, you could live reasonably well for a year or so on what you have left. I mean, after you pay off the bank. Pat, I am sure there's a solution to this. Now, what I want you to do now is just let me do my work. Don't stop spending money or anything like that, okay? You go on living your life exactly the way you always have. Now, tell me, how are you?
I have a lunch date, Peter. Would you excuse me?
Oh, yes, of course. I'm glad to see you're staying active.
Yes, well, imagine how active I'll be if I don't have any money.
Oh, now, listen, you go have a nice lunch and forget all about this.
I'm sorry, Peter. I think that's the silliest thing anybody ever said to me.
What do you mean you can't come? You have to come.
I really can't. I never was that much of a snorkeler in the first place. You know that. I wasn't. I'd have never gotten on a boat if Richard hadn't loved sailing so much.
I want you to go out this afternoon by yourself a sexy little bathing suit. Come with us.
I'm sorry.
Pat, you can't stop going places just because Richard died.
I am going places.
Oh, you didn't go to the Vincents the other night.
The Vincents didn't invite me.
Well, they probably thought you didn't want to go.
They were right.
Pat, don't be that way.
Don't be what way? I mean, I can't go places I'm not invited, can I?
Maybe when you feel like it, you should give a little party. Just so everybody knows you're still alive.
Would you pay the check, please? I'm sorry, I don't feel well. I'm sorry.
Whoops, move along, miss.
I'm Dolly.
That's nice. Just move along.
No, I'm going shopping with Pat.
Did you hear what I said?
Call her up, fireman. Pat Foster.
Whoop, whoop. No, 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 no. 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 Hello, Mrs. Foster. I know this is a mistake, but there's a Dolly
Madison.
Madison, who says she's going shopping with you. I see. Yes, ma'am. You sit there.
Fill your boots with that, Chief.
Well, look at you. Look at your dress.
At thrift shop. Can you believe it? It takes a special kind of person to wear a dress like this.
Yes, it does.
They gave it to me.
Really?
Some people don't appreciate it.
Dolly, how do you manage living outside? Is there somebody who... I mean, don't you miss having a bath?
I'm a shower person.
I mean, do the people at the thrift shop, people like that, let you use the bathroom?
Look, wherever I go to the bathroom's my business. Listen, if you want to use it, then I'll tell. But not if you're just dozing around, you know what I mean? Nice day we got, huh?
Very nice day.
Yins are hearing voices, ain't you? I hear voices myself.
Yes, it is. It is voices.
You have to talk back to him. That's what the doctors say. I mean, you can't let him spoil your good time, you know.
I'll try that.
We could go now.
The boots are in here.
Here. Now, these are some sexy boots.
May I help you, please? Yes. We'd like to return these boots and buy these in a size 8, please. We'd like to try the red ones in an 8, please.
Yeah, we think they're really hot.
We do. We think they're hot.
Whoa! Oh, sorry.
Let's sit down.
Are you getting hungry yet? What are you looking at?
Just ignore them. They probably think you're an artist.
Yeah, probably. So how's about you? Yes, we're a model or something?
No, I'm afraid not.
Well, you've got to be some kind of special because...
No.
Now, don't tell me you ain't. I'm looking at people all day.
Well, I studied costume design in school. Thanks. But I never worked anywhere.
Yeah, see, I told you.
What about you? Do you ever do any kind of work, ever?
That turkey, that's good in a sandwich.
It's all it's good for. I hate turkeys.
Oh, come on, Peep. The doctors say 8. So, how long you think my house will last?
I don't know. It looks pretty good to me.
It's gonna be real good in the rain.
Yes, I should think so.
Fire? What is it? No, the heater's on fire, Pete.
What's the matter? That's
Pete,
just a fire in
I'm
an attic.
trying to get my shoes. Sammy, wake up! Sammy, fire! Sammy! No! Not the curtain! No! The wall's on fire! Pete! The wall's on fire!
Hold it, lady.
No, I'm trying to get my shoes.
I can't let you keep this up here.
No, forget Sammy. Forget Sammy.
Why don't you come with me and we'll take a nice little ride over to the
Hold the phone. Where's my shoes?
I can't let you keep this up here. Look,
Forget Sammy. Forget Sammy.
why don't you just come with me? We'll take a nice ride.
Dolly can't find him.
We'll take a nice ride.
Peep is there.
The doctor says.
Somebody help
The
us.
doctor say you're all right. You come right back.
Dolly. Boy, no. Boy, stop this. This is somebody's house. Run! No, don't take this. This belongs to somebody.
know that woman, Dolly, the one I bought the boots for? If she comes by here, I want to be sure that
I already had a complaint about letting her into the lobby.
Well, I want to find a shelter for her. Do you know anything about that?
No, I don't. Evening, Mrs. Davis. Taxi?
She could be any one of us, Ralph.
Pardon me?
Mother? You left the front door wide open.
I did? I guess
What
I
is
was...
all this about Daddy? Your message didn't make any sense at all.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. It's just everything's been so crazy. Well, apparently, Daddy lost all his money in some kind of stock market deal. Peter says I have to sell the apartment.
Sell the... I'm sure you've got this wrong. Daddy would have told me if there was some kind of trouble.
Oh, I don't think he wanted to tell either one of us.
Mom, look, Kevin and his parents are going to be here in just a couple of minutes, okay?
Listen, I have to make one call. I want to call a rectory about a shelter.
Mother, not that crazy woman again. Coming!
Hello?
Hi.
Hello, this is
Welcome.
Pat Foster.
Come on in, Mother.
Listen,
On the phone.
do you have any idea how you go about getting a homeless person into a shelter?
Let me take your coat.
Okay. Listen, will you call me back? Bye-bye. Excuse me.
Al Leeds, how do you do?
How are you?
Great, thanks.
Elaine. I'm so happy to meet you. Kevin?
Good to see you again.
Well, let's all go sit down, shall we?
Thank you.
So, oh, excuse me.
Just let the service get it, Mother.
I canceled it.
I just have some more
Ralph?
drinks in the other room. I'll just
Yes.
go get them, okay? I'll be right back.
She's downstairs right now? Listen, Ralph, could you keep her there until I can find out where I see. Well, in that case, send her up here.
You are so sweet.
No, it's nothing.
Yes, up here. Thank you.
You'll have to excuse Mother. She is,
Oh, listen, we're all going to be friends for a long time. I don't think a few minutes right here
Well,
at the
maybe you
beginning.
should go, and then you could finish what you're doing.
No, please. Listen, we have a wedding to talk about here. Excuse me.
Okay, so they can give us the church either June 15th or on the 27th.
Are you all right, Pete? I thought you were right behind me, and I was worried that they got you.
Come in, Dolly. Let's get you something to eat. It's all right.
Damn bunch of bums tore down my house. Did she tell you?
Mother, please.
Tina, please get Dolly something to eat.
Well, what I could really use is a drink.
Yes, Alice.
You want any?
Oh, no, thank you. Go right ahead.
Good. They have room for it?
Who are you?
Tonight?
I don't think you know me.
Is that your long, shiny car downstairs?
Yes.
I always
Okay.
wanted to ride in one of them.
I'm trying to find shelter for her.
Hi, I'm Tina. I'm Pat's daughter.
24 Waters.
Listen, she got to get out of this place. This is all dead here. Dead as doorknobs.
Oh, I'm really sorry about this.
I'm afraid we will have to postpone this to another evening.
Of course.
Dolly, let's go for a taxi ride, okay?
Okay. Don't smoke. Don't anybody smoke.
Good night. All right, Dolly, we're here.
I ain't staying in no shelter. You ever been in one of them things? They'll steal everything I got left.
Dolly, I tour. Now, I want you to come in here with me. Come on.
You think the sheep are here? You're crazy.
She'll settle down as soon as you leave. Promise.
Is there a metro around here?
No, Dolly, you can't take the bus from here. This is safe.
I'm warning you, lady. You leave me here, I'm going straight to Sammy's.
Now, she's all right. Really.
I think you should just try and tell Sammy where to find her.
Well, I've written my number down here in case she wants to call me.
Sammy's Great House. That's where I'm going.
Dolly? Dolly?
Hey, can I sleep up there?
All right, then. Thank you.
Don't worry about her.
Okay. You have my number.
Everything's going to be just fine.
I eat your lunch and look what you do.
Go ask them for medicine.
As soon as I can.
Hello? David? David who? Oh. Yes, I'm sorry. No, I couldn't tomorrow. I have an appointment at 1 o'clock to see a new apartment. Yeah. No, I'll be fine, thank you. Fifth and Market is okay, isn't it? I have never been in that neighborhood.
Piggy. Here, Piggy.
Leave me alone.
Oh, come on, old girl.
Get away from me.
Oh, there ain't nobody out here to help you.
Get your hands off of me.
Oh, she's gonna squeal for us.
Oh, no, let me go.
We're gonna smoke her.
Let me go. Let me go.
This little piggy one. Come on.
No, please. Please, no.
Wait.
God.
Let's get out of here. Go, pigs! Lady! Hey, lady!
Well, it's a transitional neighborhood, as I told you on the telephone. But for the money you can spend, oh, I think this is really your best buy.
Oh, really? I don't know. I'm sorry. Maybe I don't need 2 bedrooms.
Uh-huh. Well, okay, listen, you've got my card, right? But don't wait too long. There are a lot of people that would love to have an apartment exactly like this.
Really?
I doubt that.
David, well, what are you doing here? Did I tell you I was going to be here?
Yes, you did, but I think you were asleep for most of the conversation. I told you it was a very boring street and I should come and entertain you.
Thank you so much.
Really?
I'll get in touch with you.
My pleasure.
So should we go skating or have lunch?
What are you doing here?
You remember how I used to come and pull you out of the scene shop at 2 in the morning?
Yeah, I do. I do remember.
Well, I have no plans for lunch, so if you don't come with me, I'm going to end up at a dark bar flirting with a young waitress, and that would be just a waste of a moderately beautiful afternoon.
Do you live here? Do you work here? What?
Come have lunch with me, I'll tell you. Come on.
Okay. Lunch would be nice.
Nicer than that apartment.
Do you think I'm going to hate everything I can afford?
No, you won't. Chairman of the department sat through my entire directing workshop the other day. Said he found my technique refreshing.
Refreshing? I don't know, Professor. That sounds, a little like a salad.
You haven't changed, you know? Anyway, I think they're going to offer me a full-time position.
Really? You mean you'd move here?
Move here? You mean where I could keep a sloop and sail one afternoon, ski the next? Never.
I just thought, it might be kind of hard on your girls leaving their friends.
I just have to commute until Betty graduates. 1 more year.
Must have been really tough raising them all by yourself.
Not as hard as it would have been if Margaret had stayed around.
It's just incredible to me to think of a mother leaving 2 little girls like that. She must really regret it now.
Why is it whenever I tell this story, everyone ends up feeling sorry for her?
No, I'm sorry. It sounds as if you did a wonderful job, really.
They're easy.
Oh, sure.
It's a great hat.
Yeah.
Like the one you designed for Gertrude, man. Marvelous Hamlet we did, the one that ended my acting career. What was that on top? Pile of macaroni?
Wait a minute. That was a protest hat, if I remember correctly. They weren't giving us any money in the costume department.
Want to have dinner?
We just ate.
Well, maybe later.
Do you mean tonight?
I don't know. Is tomorrow better?
Surely you must have someone to eat with besides me, dear.
I do. But they're all kids, sweetheart.
Anything we should know about her?
Sorry, no ID, no next of kin, no nothing.
Yeah, we got a mobile light. All right. Look out, moving in.
What do you mean she's not there? Well, How could you just let her go like that? No, I know you're not a prison. It's just, still, you know. No, I'm not a relative. Yes, well, I sure hope you're right about that. Will you please call me back if you find out anything?
Send her stat, chemistry, CDC, top screen, and check her blood sugar. And get these clothes off, clean her up.
I want my...
Hello? Do you have a listing on Sammy's Bait House? Seattle. Nothing? Okay. Thank you.
Well, what the hell is this rat trap?
Nurse? I'm so relieved to have found this apartment. I mean, it's very small, but it's clean and it has good light. It doesn't have much of a view out the windows, but at least it has windows. And I can move in next week.
Doesn't matter where you live.
You don't think so?
No.
Well, what does matter?
Work.
It's another thing I don't have.
Not yet.
How did you manage dating with the girls?
Well, just let them date whoever they want.
No, I don't mean that. I mean, you're dating.
Well, you tell me. How am I doing?
Daddy, you can't just worry about Dolly. You have to take care of yourself. Get a job.
I know.
You know, Becky Brown just moved here from the Guthrie.
Oh, that's true.
Mother?
Tina,
Hello,
you're
Mother.
early. You remember David, my daughter.
Tina.
Hi.
David was suggesting that I go down to the rep and ask an old friend of ours for a job.
Doing what?
Costumes, probably. You know, whatever.
I guess you'd never got a chance to see any of your mother's work. Out of all the people in our class, she was the one we all thought would make it.
I think Mother's made it just fine.
Tina can take care of the sack. I've got a class to teach. Bye, Patty.
Thank you, David.
Patty?
Yeah. What's wrong with Patty? Well, this is it. This is the living room and kitchen. Note the dishwasher. And over here's my bedroom. And right there's the bathroom. Actually, it has everything. Well, maybe not enough closet space, but you know I really don't need to keep that much. I've got an extra key for you, too.
But there's no dining room. I mean, where are we gonna do Christmas or Thanksgiving?
Well, I thought maybe you'd be doing that soon. How the wedding plans going?
Fine. Kevin's paying for everything.
Going someplace wonderful for your honeymoon?
I don't know.
I thought you were going to Paris.
I want us to find a better place for you to live. Daddy would hate this.
Well, Daddy's... This is going to be just fine for me right now. You know, I'm not even sure I want to stay in Seattle. I could just do so much better in Ashland.
Where David lives?
Tina, I was born in Ashland. I grew up there.
And you hate it. Don't you remember how trapped you felt when you had to stay there taking care of Grandma? You called me every night.
No, I just was lonesome for you and Daddy. Maybe I could work at the Shakespeare Festival. At least I know some people there. To go. Tina, I bought some little salads. I thought we could have a picnic.
I have a collection of things.
Tina.
What?
Thank you. Bye.
Ow. Okay, Dolly. There must be somebody we can contact for you. Look to the left. Where? To the right. Well, how about a family member? Maybe a friend? Ow! Nurse!
Yes, she is, but she's in a meeting right now.
Becky?
Could I have your name?
Patty! Look at you. Oh, God.
Oh,
Good
come.
to see you.
Sit down. Sit down. What are you doing here?
I live here. I've been here 20 years.
I had no idea what had happened to you.
I bumped into David Jordan on the street, and he said I should come over and talk to you about a job. You look wonderful.
Oh. David Jordan always did have a crush on you. Would you like some coffee?
No, no, thanks. I'm just fine.
Well, what kind of work are you looking for?
Well, you know, Becky, I thought costumes. It's the only thing I really know about.
Well, great. You tell me what you've done, and I'll call my costume people.
Well, I haven't done anything, really.
What do you mean?
I mean, I haven't actually been working in the theater. I've been married, you know.
I see. Well, I really don't think they hire people who haven't done anything. Could find a little theater group or something, or do a showcase, just to build up your resume.
Well, you know, it doesn't have to be in the costume department or design or anything. I could answer phones. I could take tickets, sell tickets. I'd be willing to do just about anything, really.
Would you be interested in volunteering? Then at least we could run into each other in the halls.
Well, I have been volunteering with the ballet company.
Well, they're
My
the people who
situation-
could help you, Patty. I'm sure all you have to do is let them know.
Yes, she's the one you want to speak to.
My word. Look at the time.
You don't have to go so soon. We haven't even started gossiping yet.
Well, if I don't get a job soon, the gossip's going to be that I'm living on the street. So nice to see you.
You too. I'm sorry I couldn't.
I'm sorry. You know, I didn't even think for a minute before coming up here. Ralph, thank you for everything.
Thank you, ma'am.
You know, this is the only place I've lived in this city. Can you believe that? Tina's getting married.
Well, that's great. You tell that guy to take good care of her, would you?
I will. And Ralph, you know, if anybody comes looking for me, would you please give them my address?
Yes, of course.
Well, goodbye, Ralph.
Smell the fire and go for my shoes. Smell the fire, forget my shoes. Now, smell the fire and forget my shoes and go and no. Call the phone. Where are the sheep? Sammy, call the phone. No! Out the window! There's no fire in the air!
No, you don't. No, you don't.
Jump! Jump!
You're all right.
No, I'm not all right. What was I supposed to do?
You're all right.
No, tell me what I was supposed to do.
Is everything okay in here?
Yeah, she's all right.
No, I'm not either. I want to be dead, too.
If there isn't any family, it's probably back to Castle.
No castle. No castle.
Then give us a name, Dolly. Give us a choice.
Pete will come.
Let me know if there's any change in here. I've got...
No, Pat, I mean. I'm Pat.
Extension 14.
Pat will come.
Mr. Nash, please call Mrs. Rosen at extension 14.
Is this a real Pat?
Real Pat.
Okay. Where does Pat live?
Counselor to staff.
Do you have a phone number?
Nursing counselor to staff.
What is her husband's name?
Dr. Castaneda, report to the solarium. Dr. Castaneda, report to the solarium, please.
Dolly? Hey, Pete. You came.
Oh, what happened to you?
A lot.
I see. How do you feel?
It shot the hell out of my modeling career. Hey, Pete, you got to get me out of here.
Oh, listen, I bought some of your photographs for you that you might like.
Well, what do I want that stuff for? I don't know them people.
Well, I thought they were your pictures.
You gotta get me out of here.
I'm sorry, ma'am. You'll have to wait outside.
Okay, just 1 second, please. Dolly, where is Sammy's bait house?
I don't know, no, Sammy.
Right.
Ow.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Is there a Sammy's bait house down here?
Nope.
It should be on the wharf someplace.
Yeah, it burned up.
Really? Can you tell me where it was?
Down there.
I'm sorry to bother you, but is there anybody here who might know what happened to Sammy at Sammy's bait house?
He's dead.
He's dead?
Damn crazy woman taking care of him. Set the place on fire. Sammy didn't have a chance, and she knew it. Killed him.
Her name wasn't Dolly, was it?
I warned him to get rid of her, but he wouldn't listen.
Just a second.
That's her, all right. Crazy woman killed my friend.
Hello?
Shut the damn door.
said shut the damn door.
I'm trying to find out about a woman named Dolly. I think that's her real name. She used to live around here somewhere, I think.
There ain't no Dolly here. How long have you been living here? 6 months. If you turn us in, I'll kill you.
I wouldn't do that.
Then get going.
It's me. It's Pat. Can I... Yeah, thank you.
Patty?
I'm sorry. I just didn't know where else to go. I mean, I just don't know what I'm doing. I thought if I found Sammy, it'd help Dolly, and it just made it so much worse. I just don't know what I'm doing anymore.
Take it easy, Tyne. Take it easy. You're doing fine. In fact, you're doing great. Come on. Come on
Hi.
Morning. Sleep well? Would you like a robe?
Yes, if you have one.
Yeah, here.
No, don't.
Didn't mean to scare you.
Sorry, I'm nervous.
What we old timers always do first is drink our coffee. Take sugar?
Don't you want to sit down?
And eat? Well, my idea is you scramble the eggs in the pan, eat on the way to the sink, wash the pan, put it away, and you're done. It's quite sophisticated in Ashland now, you know. We have restaurants. We have a chamber orchestra, even a ballet company. You think your friend set the fire?
I don't know. I know that however it started, she just ran. She's still running.
Second floor nursing manager to admitting. Second floor nursing manager. Mr. Hirsch to medical records. Mr. Hirsch to medical records.
Dolly, it's me, Pat.
Little Bo Peep has lost her sheep and don't know where to find him.
I went out to Sammy's bait house.
What'd you do that for?
Sammy's dead, Dolly.
Still?
You knew that?
I never told you to go see Sammy.
I was just trying to find your family.
Nobody asked you to find nothing, lady. But nothing. Leave me alone.
You don't understand. I'm trying to get...
You're trying to find out who I belong to. So you don't have to think about me anymore, like every social worker I ever met. Well, you could stop thinking about me anytime you want. You could take your charity and shove it.
Dolly, please.
Get out of my room.
Why don't you want me to find your family?
your own shape, for God's sake. I ain't laying here to make you feel better. Get out of my room!
Dr. Seiler to orthopedics. Dr. Seiler to orthopedics.
Oh, well, Papa's lost his shape. Nowhere to find him. Little Pope.
Dr. Stevens to the nurses' station.
Where were you?
Oh, my word. Oh, you scared me to death. What are you doing here?
I've been here since midnight. I was about to call the police. Where were you?
I was with David.
You mean you were sleeping with David?
I was, yes. Last night. Tina?
What?
Why did you come over? What are you doing here?
Kevin wants to postpone the wedding. He,
Oh, honey, I'm so sorry.
No, you're not. Now you probably think I'm going to be able to spend the rest of my life taking care of you.
Taking care of me? What are you talking about?
Well, I mean, somebody has to, right?
Yeah, I do. Me. And I better do a better job than your dad did, too.
How can you say that about Daddy?
Well, I can say anything I want to about anything I want to say.
You're just mad because you finally have to work for once in your life.
Oh, honey, you don't know anything about it. I always wanted to work. Your dad didn't want me to. It was a different generation.
Okay, so look what you're doing with your big chance, right? I mean, you're seeing a ridiculous man. You have rented a ridiculous apartment. You're shutting out everybody who's close to you. Ruthie says you don't even return her phone calls anymore. I don't know who you are. You're starting to act more like that weird woman you found in the park than my mother.
Well, I am more than your mother. And yes, I was trying to help Dolly, but...
You were using her to avoid me. To avoid dealing with Kevin and me. I mean, you never liked Kevin, right? You just scared him off with that crazy woman. You're too weird, Mom. You're too weird for him. You're too weird for his family.
Did he say that?
He didn't have to.
Tina, I'm not the problem between you and Kevin. Dolly isn't the problem between you and me. Something else is. I think you should think about it. But don't blame Dolly. And don't blame me. Because we didn't do it.
Where are you going?
I'm going to get a job.
I'll catch y'all later, guys.
Good morning. I'm Don Davis, late of Bendels and Bloomingdales. And I'm here to help you learn how to go out there and take window jobs away from all my old friends. Window dressing one.
Dr. Frierson to obstetrics. Dr. Frierson to obstetrics.
I only came back to give you these. I know they're yours, and I don't want them.
You'll be sorry.
Sorry? The only thing I'm sorry about is that while I was trying to help you, I dropped the ball with my own daughter again.
She doesn't deserve you. She don't have a clue about you. She never did.
What do you know about my daughter? I mean, what do you know about anything like this? I mean, maybe if you had ever tried to help somebody, I'd feel like listening to what you say. Dolly, I know what happened to Sammy's bait house. Maybe it was an accident, but I would never have run out on Sammy the way you did. You don't know nothing. I saw the building.
Good for you.
I talked to the man at the fish market.
Yeah, what'd he tell you?
He said you set the fire.
I never set no fire. They didn't like me down there.
I don't know whether you did or not.
I didn't have my shoes on. That's all I did. I didn't wear my shoes in bed. And the fire got in the heater, and the whole place went up. And before I could get to either one of them, I passed out from the smoke.
What do you mean, either one of them? Who else was there?
You got no right to ask me that.
The hell I don't.
My daughter.
Oh, Dolly, I'm sorry.
You don't know nothing about sorry.
If we could just find out some kind of facts about it. I mean, she's been hospitalized, so somebody must have a
I
file.
know you have made a real difference in her recovery, but are you a relative? I am not supposed to give any information.
No, she used to live across from my old building, but I've had to move since then, and I can't help it now. I don't
There's
have...
very little any of us can do, really. 20 years ago, thousands of people were turned out of institutions all over the state with a peanut butter sandwich and a $20 bill. And we're supposed to find places for them to live, which we could do if they hadn't stopped building places for them to live. If I got Dolly on a list for public housing today, she'd have to wait up to 3 years. 3 years.
What about that, she talks about someplace, a castle?
Yeah, Castlewood, that's right. That's where they put her right after the fire.
Yeah. I know about the fire. I know about her daughter. But doesn't she have any other relatives?
Not that we know of. She's lucky she got beat up. At least I can get her into a rehab house when she gets out of here.
Then what?
Some social worker like me tries to find her a job. And we have to hope whoever that is isn't as depressed about it as I am. Because it makes it real hard to do a job when you think it's impossible. Brownie?
I've thought about moving to Ashland, but you seem so far away from everything. Where do you come from?
I come from heaven, Pat, same as you.
Oh, come on. You must have some place, somebody to go to.
Nah, they didn't want me then. They wouldn't want me now. I married the wrong guy.
But he wasn't the wrong guy for you, huh?
No, not then. He was a dreamboat.
What happened?
He sprang a leak.
Well, I married the right guy, and he died on me.
I'm sure he didn't mean to.
No. What you want?
Jelly.
I'm doing all right, I think. Only I find I'm talking to myself the whole day.
Well, what's wrong with that? At least when you talk to yourself, you get an answer, right?
You know what I really should do is I should go to the cemetery and tell Richard a few things.
I've never been to a cemetery.
Well, I'll take you. You want to go? I mean, maybe if you went, I'd go myself.
Sure, I'll do that.
Okay, we'll go right after you get settled at the rehab.
I won't like it there.
Maybe not, but you're going, right?
I said I would, didn't I?
Just checking. David? Hello?
Sorry. Never I get around boats. Even toy boats.
Oh, and they offer you the job, tell them to throw one in. It's a deal.
Well, actually, they didn't offer me the job. So I'll be leaving in a couple of weeks.
Oh, David.
You said my range of experience wasn't quite broad enough.
What's that supposed to mean? You haven't directed a Broadway show?
Funny thing is, I didn't know how much I wanted the job. Turns out I wanted it alone.
Oh, I'm sorry.
If I'm not careful, I'll end up blaming Margaret for this, too.
Well, maybe you could apply.
I want to be in love.
So it won't matter you didn't get the job?
Wouldn't everybody like to be in love? Would anybody like to be in love? Let's begin to know any better.
It's just a little too soon, David.
I know. I do know.
I guess I'm supposed to thank you for this.
It's a very nice place. We're really lucky we got you in.
Well, if you like it so much, how's about you take my room here, and I'll go live at your house?
So she's in a rehab house, and she can stay there a month. Then they will assign her to one of those little hotels, or, you know, if there's no room there, she has to go back in the shelter.
Can't they find her a job?
Well, they're working on it.
One for me?
It's not easy to get a job.
Oh, tell me.
With her history, too, you know, it makes it just doubly difficult.
So you're absolutely positive that I can bring it back?
Not positive.
I know, I'm too young.
Take care.
You too.
No, Mother, there aren't a lot of men out there. But I said I was fine, and I am. And now I really have to finish these receipts before the accountant comes.
Well, how long has he been seeing this woman?
6 weeks.
6 weeks? Oh, honey.
It isn't even the first time, Mother. I just didn't tell you about the other ones.
Others? What others? Why didn't you tell me?
Because I love Kevin.
No. You cannot love a man who's fooling around on you. You simply can't. I won't let you.
I don't want to be alone, Mother.
Isn't that how you feel right now? Alone is not so bad. Look at me.
I wish I were you. I wish it was all over.
It's over for Daddy, Tina. Not for me.
I miss him so much.
I know you do, sweetheart. He was always your great ally, not me. I don't know, I tried to fit in, but I didn't know how. Maybe I stayed too clear. Maybe you feel as if you didn't have any mother at all, but you do. And I'm right here.
I wish I could hate Kevin.
You will.
Instead, I hate my hair. I hate my life. I hate my business.
Oh, no, not your hair.
I know. It's perfect.
It really is, you know.
I'm sorry I said that about your life being over. I think you're being real brave.
Hey, it's like Daly said. You take what they give you and you try to make something of it.
You were very good to her.
Well, you would have been too if she'd latched onto you.
No, I wouldn't. But maybe I would someday. Thank you for barging in like this.
You are the love of my life. I have to barge in like this. Well, this isn't so bad.
The hell it isn't.
Okay, it's completely unworthy of you. Completely devoid of visual interest, hopelessly boring.
That's better. So what's this big fat surprise you got for me?
No, come on, you'll like it. I'm serious.
Your car, madam.
Oh, Pete! Is this for real?
It was Tina's idea. She even paid for it. I said no at first, but she thought it was a hoot.
Well, now she's talking. Did she get rid of that fake old boyfriend yet?
Yeah, she did.
She'll be all right, that one. I like your outfit.
Very nice. It's right over here.
It's nice here.
It is, isn't it? And there's plenty of room for Tina and me right beside him.
I like it.
Unless she wants to be with her own family, of course.
I never saw where my daughter was buried.
Oh, I'm sure it was nice and green, just like this. Nice, big, shady trees, just like this.
It's very safe here.
Very safe.
Good place for sheep.
Very good.
Want to know her name?
Sherry. Hi, Sherry. She says hi.
Hey, driver, how's about dropping me off up here?
Dolly, no. You're going back to the rehab house.
No, I'm not either.
Dolly?
I could die waiting on them people to figure out what to do with me.
No, I'm sure they're going to find you something very soon.
I got my own idea.
What is it?
Why don't we see if it works first? Thanks, driver, right here.
No. I can't let you off at the bus station. What am I going to tell the people in the rehab house?
Tell them I ran away. That's what I'm going to do anyway, if you say no. And I'd much rather get dropped off in this car. Thank you, driver.
But, Dolly, how are you going to take care of yourself? How are you going to live?
Cities are finished. They don't even speak English in cities anymore. Everybody trying to rob everybody, people sleeping in the street.
It is awful, it's true.
So what do you say? Can you loan me the bus fare? Pete, they're not going to find a place for me. They ain't got one to find. All you'd be doing is taking me off the bottom of their list.
I have $60. Would that do it?
Sure would. Thanks. Thank you.
You know, I'm going to tell him you're going home.
Why don't you tell him that it turned out you were my family after all?
I'm going to miss you.
I know. I hate to leave you here all by yourself, but,
Well, you did everything you could.
I tried.
So thanks.
My pleasure. sure you won't tell me where you're going?
No. Well, then. Bye, Dolly.
Bye, Pat. Bye.
Great. Follow me.
Viacom.